found yourself reaching for just one more handful of cashews, unable to stop eating them? You're not alone. Cashews are one of the most addictive nuts, and for good reason. But what makes these buttery little morsels so irresistible? And could eating too many of these cashews be actually harmful to your health? Let's talk about the science behind cashews' allure, and then, if possible, how to enjoy them in moderation. Cashews are undeniably nutritious. A 1-ounce serving, that's about 18 nuts, packs an impressive array of vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and plant-based protein. Cashews are particularly rich in copper, magnesium, and manganese, all nutrients crucial for energy production, brain health, immunity, and bone strength. The monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats in cashews, including heart-healthy oleic acid, have also been shown to lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. In addition to these essential nutrients, cashews contain powerful antioxidants like polyphenols. These beneficial plant compounds can combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, promoting overall health and disease prevention. Studies suggest that regularly eating modest portions of cashews can actually help lower blood pressure, improve blood sugar control, and even support weight management. However, for some people, cashews' enticing qualities can trigger overeating that negates their positive health effects. The cashew's unique nutrient profile and creamy, sweet taste stimulates the brain's reward centers in ways that can be difficult to resist. First of all, cashews are higher in carbohydrates compared to nuts like almonds and walnuts, with 9 grams of carbohydrates and 11 grams of fat per ounce. Now, this combination of carbohydrate and fat can be irresistible and can encourage overeating, especially with those who might already be struggling with addictive eating. Next, cashews contain mood-boosting compounds that can reinforce cravings. This is why we like them so much. They are rich in amino acid tryptophan, which the body converts to serotonin, which is a feel-good neurotransmitter. The serotonin boost from eating cashews can improve mood and drive desires to repeat those positive feelings. The magnesium in cashews also supports calm and contentment by regulating stress responses. Cashews also contain anacardic acid, which has been shown to have antidepressant effects. A study published in the journal Molecules found that anacardic acid increased serotonin and dopamine levels in the brains of mice. Dopamine is another neurotransmitter that regulates reward and pleasure centers in the brain. This combination of increased serotonin and dopamine levels can actually make cashews addictive for some people. Finally, the healthy fats in cashews, already mentioned, the monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, increase brain levels of DHA and omega-3 fat tied to improved memory and cognitive function. The unique fatty acid profile of cashews can make them particularly rewarding to the brain. So what's not to like with these pleasant after effects of eating cashews? But these positive effects that I've mentioned on the neurological and hormonal health can make cashews very psychologically appealing. Unfortunately, eating too many cashews can have detrimental health impacts. A 1-ounce serving, remember that's about 18 nuts, contains 165 calories, 5 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat, and 10 grams of carbohydrates. Cashews are energy dense, and excessive consumption can quickly lead to weight gain. Cashews are also high in oxalates, which can increase kidney stone risk, and omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation if not balanced with omega-3. For those with allergies and sensitivities, cashews can also trigger unpleasant digestive systems like bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Cashews in a moderate amount are okay, but in an excessive amount, not so okay. There is essentially a sweet spot. Can you moderate your cashew consumption to a safe portion? Here are some tips and see if they work for you. Number 1, measure your portions. It's easy to overeat on cashews if you're eating them straight from the bag. Measure out a 1-ounce serving to avoid eating too many. Can you stop at the 1-ounce serving, which is, like I said, about 15 cashews? 2, try pairing your cashews with other foods. Combine cashews with foods like dried fruit or dark chocolate, or with some sort of a savory vegetable meal. That can help you feel more satisfied and less likely to overeat. Third thing, choose raw or dry roasted cashews. Just roasted cashews that contain a lot of oil and salt will not only increase the caloric and sodium content, but they are much more enticing to eat. So if you can choose raw or dry roasted, you're more likely to be able to keep your portion to the 1 ounce. Number 4, practice mindful eating. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues while you're eating the cashew. Eat it slowly, savor the flavor, the texture, and notice when you're full and stop. Last point. Control the frequency of your consumption. Only have it on particular times, like with a particular recipe or just when you're going out and you want to have a snack. Now, if you find that you can't mindfully eat cashews and instead are mulling them down from the bag, 1 ounce serving after 1 ounce serving after another ounce serving, you might actually find it easier to just step away and give them up for some other favorite food. Sometimes it's actually easier to not eat them at all than to stop eating them in the middle of a binge. If you find that you're struggling with cashews, you're actually not alone. The alluring nature of cashews presupposes particular challenges for individuals who are prone to disordered and addictive eating. People who identify themselves as food addicts find that cashews are almost impossible to eat in moderation. They might be able to eat walnuts or almonds, but they can't eat cashews. The nut's potent effects on brain chemistry and reward pathways can trigger binge eating episodes and feelings of loss of control. Is that you? If that's the case, put them aside and know that you're not alone.